I don't know where they got that idea. Oh, it wasn't selected on the right one. Cool. Well, I finally got bamboo. So, wait, what's his face is here again? Why the hell would I use rusted parts when I could get new parts? I think there might be something wrong with her brain. That's just stupid. Oh. Oh. Boo. Why would I do that? It's your mess. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. Not unless I get to sell it. Timmy and Tommy would probably buy it too, even though they know they're her ornaments. I mean, they're also the type of people who would absolutely sell it back to her, so. Yeah. Ooh. They came in. Yay. Also, I'm realizing I don't remember where the fuck I put my bamboo. That's fun. I feel like it was over here, but let's go see. Why? Yeah, I don't actually remember if they were over here or not. I know I planted them somewhere. Or at least I remember planting them somewhere. I thought I did. Aw, this is so cute. Wait. Wow, okay, it already grew up. Hmm. Maybe these didn't have enough room to grow. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they don't have enough room to grow. Okay. I'll transplant them somewhere. I don't know why they let you plant it there if it's not enough room. It's kind of weird. Uh, if it can't survive there, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I only need to take one of these up. I think they're just too close together, maybe? I don't really know. Maybe there's just not enough room for them. I'll just move both of them. Fuck it. Also, yeah, you were doing some kind of story. What, did it kill them off or something? Did it actually kill them off? All I can say is rip. I feel like I had like 15 of those, so I'm trying to figure out where I put the rest of them. Or maybe it wasn't 15, maybe it was like 5, but that still wouldn't be all of them. Where did they go? They had to go somewhere. I Apparently, it wasn't the right distance. There we go. I don't know how this shit is growing in winter, but I'll take it. Cool. There we go. What do you mean you switched sides? The hell does that mean? What, you like hawks more now? Or you found out you liked girls or something? I'm not really sure what you switched sides means. Or I guess it could also mean that you're siding with the robots and the AI uprising. Don't really know. There's like no descriptor with that. I switched sides. Okay. I don't know how to take that. I really, motherfucker? Does it look like I want to pick up the fucking fence? I don't know why it does that. It's like clearly I was doing something. Why would I randomly engage with hit with the hardest reality? Again, what does this mean? You keep saying shit that could mean anything. There we go. I almost went in the wrong house. I almost went in the wrong damn house. Okay, that's fun. Hmm. Hmm. Is there a better way? Nope, there's not. Actually, let's just put all of it in storage. Cool. Wait, none of them were green? Huh. Wait a minute. I... I'm so confused. You do realize regular Dobby didn't like heroes, right? I'm a little confused about why this is shocking. Are you saying you became a villain or something? Nice. Well that's horrifying. It looks like she's drilling directly into her face and pecking at her brain. Oh, that's gonna haunt me for a while. You said you're convinced heroes are nothing. Hey! Welcome to the dark side. The dark side. I'm here for it. I'm glad you don't want to be one of those worthless heroes. Hehehe. Oh, that's right. I need new net. Yay, cat picture. Okay, what am I missing? I think I just need twigs. Branches? Whatever. Sticks? I don't remember what they're called now. Oh, they're literally just called branches, okay. I don't remember. I'll make 2 of them. Wait, I don't remember if I did 2 or 3. Hold on. Was that my second one or my third one? Oh, it would have been my second one. Okay. I couldn't remember. I was like, what did I do here? Okay. Anyway, let's make that second one. Hey, what did you ask for help with? Also, I totally missed a message. Oh, no, I didn't. That was the cat one. Okay. I honestly thought I had more of those things growing, so I'll have to see if I left it somewhere. Is she just sleeping in the town square? Oh, she's so weird. I love her. Oh god, it's barreled. People to get you up and down since it doesn't have rails. Yeah, that would be illegal here. Like, there's a lot of reasons to criticize our country, but one of the good things about it is that it's actually put into law that they have to have reasonable accommodations for disabled people, which is why most places will make at least a half-assed effort to have a ramp or a rail or a bathroom that's big enough to have a wheelchair in it, or some combination of those. At the least. Obviously, that's not the only way that people are disabled, but bare minimum, they tend to have that stuff. They usually have braille on their signs too, on like building signs for like rooms, like bathroom, conference room, blah de blah. It'll say that in braille underneath. Like, it's not perfect, but it's nice that there's actually infrastructure in place, even if it's sometimes half-assed, because at least they're doing it and it's like a part of the law. Like, God, it has to suck to live somewhere where they don't really think about that, because it's like, it feels like they don't even give a shit, honestly. Although I am glad that people actually did help you instead of just telling you to like suffer. Oh, I didn't realize I had 147,000, almost 148,000 dollars. So, okay, I guess we're just gonna start off with extra money. That's fine. hmm I'm gonna go ahead and put part of the money in. I think it was something like that. Well, that's the thing. In our country, they would have to make some kind of, like, what's the word? Some kind of alteration to the doorway to make it more accessible. Or they'd not only be liable for being sued, but they could also actually be fined by the government. Like over here, they have to try to make it accessible. They have to show that they put forth some kind of effort, which is why even the people that don't really care usually half-ass it to some degree, because no one wants to get slapped over that shit legally. So that's why I'm like, my country has a lot of flaws. There's a lot of valid criticisms, but at least we have that. And it's so shitty that we have to be so grateful for the bare minimum, but yeah, that wouldn't be allowed here. Also, obviously some people break the law anyway, but there's a law that they're not allowed to discriminate against you in hiring practices. So they're not supposed to try to avoid hiring you, for instance, just because you can't walk. If there's a reasonable accommodation they can make to allow you to do your job in office, then they're supposed to do it. And if not, they can get in trouble. Which it sounds like you don't have that protection there. It's so little! so cute. Little baby. It fits in the palm of your hand. Oh my god. And look at the dough beans. Cries. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel. So cute. So tiny. Little baby. Just a little baby. The baby. I love it. I scared you? Why? Puss. Why are you scared? Oh. The weakest two died, so now she has three. Oh, right, there were five before. Wait, did you send me a picture of dead babies? I'm gonna fight you if you send me a picture of dead babies. Also, what the hell were y'all doing that they died? Over here, if they were too weak, we would just give them extra help unless there was nothing we could do. You know, like some kind of congenital defect that just would have killed them no matter what. I knew this lady that worked in like animal rescue and she had a sanctuary on her home, at her home, sorry, on her land at her home. There we go. And she had found like baby possums where the baby survived and the mother died, but they were still tiny enough to fit in the palm of your hand. They were smaller than our hand, and I was a kid at the time, so they were smaller than a child's hands. And they still needed milk. So she actually let me help nurse them. So we could drip little drops of milk on our hand and let them lick it off. Or there was a way to carefully feed a tube down their throat and drip milk down their throat. But you had to be careful not to put it in the wrong place or you would drip milk into their lungs and kill them. But as far as I know, they survived, which is why I'm like, why the hell did the babies die? Did y'all not take care of them? Or was there something wrong with them? Oh, you got scared because you were walking in a dark hallway and you heard me gasp. So what, you thought a spirit was gasping? Oh, I think they call that failure to thrive or some shit, right? Still, I'm surprised no one just dripped milk down their throats like we did with the possums. I mean, they didn't even have a mother to, nurse off of. We just held them, put a tube down their throat, and dripped milk down their throat. Also, whatever this thing is pissing me off. I can't tell what it is, but it is infuriating. Yes, giving you a heart attack was extremely funny. I wish I could have seen you jump a foot in the air and almost hit your head on the ceiling. You probably made funny noises too. I'm slightly sadistic. This is so stupid. Ugh. Am I gonna have to chase this thing around the entire fucking island? You said you were in danger. Why were you in danger? Or you just thought you were in danger because of the gasp? Danger, danger. Let's try to get fishy fish. Doo 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 doo. Look it. It's an anchovy. Speaking of which, why do people like eating them at all? I guess we were too close. Well, now we're too far away. There we go. Not a lot of talking today, but I just don't feel like reading anything. Like, I don't feel like reading out stuff. Wait. Says I got some kind of itch. Oh, wait, wait. There. Hmm. Neat. Cha 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 cha. Oh, I should try to get enough so I can actually make the little puppet thing. I still don't know why they call it that. Ugh, my shoulder hurts. Wait, how much space do I have? Okay, so actually, decent. Lots of shells up here. Probably have extra space though, because some of those gotta be repeats. Yeah, exactly. Some of those are repeats. I should go get something first. Maybe swim back around to the... I don't even know. Fuck it, we'll just go straight there. I don't even care. Or we could take the... Yeah, let's take the coconuts. That makes more sense, actually. Coconutty, coconutty. Motherfucker. Yay! Come on. What is? I'm just glad it's a real fish. Wouldn't what? Oh, wouldn't be surprised if you're sadistic, you said, about me. I I can't really feel insulted by that. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. You said we all enjoy something. Well, yes, some people actually like angel food cake. What? Surely you've heard of angel's food cake and devil food cake. Mmm. This is making me want some devil food cake. I thought about sending you links, but you can look it up if you want to later. Oh, what was your... What were you talking about then? I would send you the Wikipedia page, but basically angel food cake is meant to be all like light and fluffy, and devil's food cake is supposed to be like super like rich and heavy and indulgent, if that makes sense. Yeah, don't ask me about any more information than that. I'm scanning the page to see if I missed anything, and it said something about how in Pennsylvania Dutch households it's a wedding cake, which is wild, but I guess even though it's like not indulgent for us, it's indulgent for them or something. I don't know, but they said that, I don't know. I think it's funny that the devil's food is actually better. Mm. I'm just looking at the cake and I'm just like, I just want some. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said all the devil demon search history makes your FBI question you. Why though? Is it, do you live in one of those countries where you can be executed for being a different religion or something? I mean, here not everyone respects your personal religious choices, but they're not allowed to like hang you in the town square for being a dirty heretic, you know? I know some countries are still like that. Fucking barbaric. But anyway, I'm glad most countries are past the whole hang the blasphemers phase, but like that doesn't mean all of them actually like respect your religion. I mean, look at France. They clearly don't fucking respect people's religions. They just haven't hung people in the town square for not being, I don't even know. Wasn't their original state religion like, did they even have a state? Does it count as a state religion if everyone was Catholic at that time? I mean, it's not that way anymore, obviously. But considering all the discrimination they've been putting people through, clearly they don't respect people's religions. They're just not willing to actually execute people over it, as far as I know. I don't know. I can see France doing some shady shit without us knowing. Maybe they do in secret, but it's not like a thing that happens in public. You said no, it's just funny how much devil stuff you look up. It would be the funniest shit if you became a Satanist. It really would. It would be hilarious. I have a weird sense of humor. Just ignore it. You were excited to send info about a demon cave you have, but you got lazy. Like in Minecraft or like IRL in your country, there's a place that's like known for demons or something. Like, which where are we going with this here? You're surprised you're not? I mean, feel free to start at any time. I couldn't tell you anything about it because I'm not a Satanist, at least at this point in time. Um, can't say I've ever been either, but who knows what the days hold. No, I'm kidding. I can't see myself specifically choosing that as religion, considering my own religion. But, because I personally don't see how they, like, mix. So, I wouldn't. Though to be fair, the Church of Satan doesn't actually see Satan as, like, a real person or entity. They just use, like, symbolism and stuff, if that makes sense. They're basically mostly atheists. And I'm not an atheist, so I'm just like, I don't know how well that would work out. But on the other hand, I guess it also means they could technically mix with others' religions, since, they don't actually have any, like, deistic component to their religion. So, I guess you could technically be that in something else. I guess. Anyway, you said IRL there's a cave called Demon Cave, and I didn't write demon in my language. I'm too lazy. Demon Cave. That just makes it sound like all the demons go there for their camping trips. Or demon summer camps. Okay, we're doing that today. Thanks, body. Wait a minute, I forgot to get the coconuts. I. Really? I clearly wasn't going for that. But, oh well, I guess there's no harm in carrying around a second one. Why did it fucking move? Really? Fuck you too. I can't believe it just fucked off as soon as I pulled it up on the line. You said, how the fuck can I have two religions, especially if we speak about mine and Satanism? Well, like I told you, the Church of Satan isn't actually theistic. They don't believe in Satan as an actual being or entity, so they don't see Satan as a theological figure. They're mostly atheists. So I can see how someone could be a member of the Church of Satan and continue to practice whatever else they wanted, depending on what it was, because there's not actually a god in Satanism, so you wouldn't have, like, any, I guess, competing in that sense. Does that make sense? That's because and I don't mean this the wrong way, but you're probably ignorant as to what the Church of Satan actually stands for. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably some fucking weirdos in there, but their actual values aren't that wild. Like, I mean, they do kind of seem more like virulent atheists in some sense, like some of them, but They don't, it's not that they don't specifically believe in your god, they don't believe in any gods. They think gods are like a concept that people made to like explain the world around them and feel comfortable. I just meant that some of their other values, like bodily autonomy and protecting children and shit like that, that actually makes a lot of sense. And is like stuff people would probably do anyway. I'm trying to find their. Hold on. Mm, I'm on their website right now. I'm trying to find their actual, like, tenants. And don't get me wrong, some of them are fucking weirdos, but they're not bad people. Well, they're not bad people just for being Satanists, I guess I should say. Some of them look a little weird, but. Come on. Where's their whole thingy? I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm on their website and I cannot find what I'm looking for. It's a little frustrating. Damn it, y'all. Where is your shit at? Why the hell is this so hard to believe, or not believe? Why is it so hard to find? Jesus. Hmm. Like, one of the 11 rules I see here is to not harm children. Like, a lot of these just sound like common sense. Like, number 10 is do not kill non human animals unless you are attacked or for food. Number 9 is do not harm children. I also love how number 11 is basically do no harm but take no shit. It says, when walking in open territory, bother no one. So basically, if you're in a public space, don't harass people. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. If they do not stop, destroy them. So they're basically like, try to de escalate with words first, but beat their ass if they won't leave you alone, which honestly, fair. Pina colada? I guess? You can't actually give it to me, but sure. Probably scared you by sending you the website link. Sorry. There are their rules or what the fuck ever. Yeah, number one, let me just read like 1 through 8 since I read 9 through 11. Do not give opinions or advice unless you're asked, is number one. Do not tell your troubles to others unless you're sure they want to hear them. Which is fair, because not everyone wants you to trauma dump at 3 a.m. When in another's lair, show them respect or else don't go there. Which is basically saying respect guest rights and don't disrespect someone in their house. If a guest in your lair annoys you, treat them cruelly and without mercy. Do not make spicy advances. I had to substitute the word, gotta keep it PG, unless you're given the mating signal. Do not take that which does not belong to you unless it's a burden to the other person and he cries out to be relieved. Acknowledge the power of magic if you have employed it successfully to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic after having called upon it with success, you will lose all you've obtained. And then 8 is do not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself. Which is basically like if it was on a fan fiction, it would basically be a don't like, don't read. Don't complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself is basically like if you don't like corn, why are you going over to your neighbor's house to eat his corn to complain about how it tastes like shit? You didn't have to go over and eat it, is basically an example of that. Which, fair. I always hate when people do that shit. It's like, then why are you here? You know? Then why the fuck are you here? If you don't want to be here, Why are you here? Just to complain? I can't believe they have an actual rule against that. But yeah, like, just going off of those, that's not bad. Those are the, like, main tenets. But of course, they also think the concept of actual divinity was just invented by people to explain the unexplainable and give them comfort. So I can see why that part would clash with your religion, because obviously it believes in a god. But there are a lot of religions that don't have a central, like, what's the word? Divine being or divine beings. So, or honestly, even if your religion did, you could just ignore that part of it and like focus on self improvement and yeah. Mm. Oh no, I was being literal about corn. I was just using an example. I just made up something on the spot. But yeah, that's like a situation where it would apply. If you know you hate corn, but then you go over to your neighbor's house to eat corn, and then all you do is complain about how much you hate corn or how much your neighbor's corn tastes like shit, that's the kind of thing they're talking about. They're like, don't complain about something that you don't need to subject yourself to. That's stupid. Which, again, fair. It would be like if one of those obnoxious American Christians that hates everyone else's religion specifically went into like an Islamic store just to complain about all the Islamic stuff. It's like, well, you don't have to be here, dumbass. Just leave. You know? Like, it makes total sense, right? That's not like some kind of secretly evil thought. Like, that makes total sense. Why engage with something you don't fucking like? Like, it's stupid. It makes you look stupid if you do that. You are having mixed feelings about which thing. About which thing. And again, I'm not a Satanist myself. It's not like I'm trying to like convert someone. I'm just reading those guidelines and being like, you know what? That makes absolute sense, and it's basically like the real life version of don't like, don't read. Or even with music. If you hate country music, why would you go out of your way to listen to it? Like, it's just stupid, you know? Oh, mixed feelings about the drink. One second the drink tastes weird, the other it tastes good. Oh, there must be something off with the flavoring. I'm not saying it's like rancid or whatever. I'm just saying there must be something about the like formula that's off in some way and you're tasting it. You're just like, well, that doesn't go together. I'm glad I had two of these. Can it even see the lure? I don't think it can. No, it can't. Tastes like your favorite coconut oil? Nice. So this is related, but also not. But coconut oil tastes better than people think. You can just straight up eat that shit. You can use it as lotion. Like, you can literally just straight up rub it on your hair, skin, and nails. It's good for you. It's good for your hair. It's good for your nails and skin. You can cook with it. You can eat it raw. You can use it as. Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Let's just say I once used it to lubricate my spinner ring. And no, that's not anything dirty. It's literally like a ring you wear, just like you would wear any ring, except it's like a stem tool type thing. So you can like spin the outer casing around, but if you don't like lubricate it, it'll get like stuck and it won't spin. And I once used coconut oil to lube up the metal so it would continue spinning around. That being said, that's an innocent application. I was just making my ring turn, but I suppose people could use it for other reasons. But it's great. Well, I don't want to call it lotion, but moisturizer. That's the word. It's a great moisturizer. And again, like I said, you can eat it. You can eat it raw or you can use it to bake or, well, I guess you don't have to bake per se, but I don't know how good the coconut flavor is going to go with other stuff you eat, and I just know it tends to go better with desserts. Just saying. If you even like coconut. Like, you can cook with it, you can just straight up eat it, you can rub it on your, I don't know, ashy ankles and knees and shit. You can, you know, oil your hair slash scalp. It's just good shit. Don't get it in your eyes, though. Don't get it in your eyes. What do you mean, what coconut oil am I talking about? Did you not know you can make coconut oil? Oil of a coconut? Coconut oil, it comes in like, well, I don't want to call it giant tubs because they're not giant. They're like, hmm. Honestly, it might be better if I just find a picture of it. I'm just gonna Google coconut oil so I could show you. If you want to be able to just straight up eat it though, you need to make sure you're not accidentally grabbing lotion with coconut oil or some shit, because that's not edible. It's not edible in that form. If they put it in lotion or something, don't eat it. You shouldn't be eating lotion. But if you go to like the supplement section and they just have like a head sized tub of coconut oil, that shit's edible. Just saying. If it hasn't been adulterated with other substances. Let's try that. Okay. What do you mean the hair one? There's not a difference. You can eat coconut oil or put it in your hair. I already said that. Or your skin. You can put it on your skin. Obviously, you can put it in your skin if you can eat it. You can massage it onto your scalp. You can use it just in your hair in general. Like, did you not know it had multiple uses, even though I just explained that? Is y'all's coconut oil different? Like, do they adulterate it and put random shit in it? It's also great because it's room temperature, so all you have to do is rub it between your hands before you, like, for instance, use it to moisturize super ashy feet. I don't even know if you know what ashy means. Probably not. That's okay. I mean, it's solid at room temperature, but melts at body temperature, so you don't really have to do anything to it. Well, I'm not talking about a specific product. I'm just talking about coconut oil in general. I just tried to find pictures of it so that you could see it. Also, if you're not sure if it tastes good, I don't know how good it actually tastes. Unless it's just so weird that it's completely, like, bewildering and you can't decide, like, your senses can't decide if they're okay with it or not. You can do about the same with coconut water. I mean, it's not as moisturizing. I just mean in the sense that you can drink it, use it on your hair, use it on your skin. It's not gonna stay, obviously, but you can, like, rinse with it. You can also, obviously, ingest it. I don't know if you can cook with it because I don't know, like, what it. I don't know if it would keep its properties because obviously coconut water is not the same as coconut oil. And then I think coconut milk is when they. I don't know how they, like, what process they use. But you can use that for both eating and on your body too. Did they use coconut water or coconut milk in your thingy? I'm pretty sure it's literally just a difference in preparation because obviously all coconuts have the coconut water inside. I think coconut milk uses the water and the pulp to make like a creamy milk with quotes, but I'm not sure. Y- yeah. I mean, honestly, if your religion has the concept of asking for forgiveness, then you could just do it and ask for forgiveness afterward. Oh, rip. Ha ha. Obviously, this isn't the case for everyone, but I feel like in his case, it's a little bit of instant karma. I say instant because technically your karma is supposed to affect you in your next life, so instant karma is something you. Well, usually instant karma is specifically referring to something that seemingly happens within 5 minutes of you doing something that would deserve retribution, but technically, I personally think it extends to anything that happens to you in the same life. It's like, ha ha, caught up to you early, didn't it? I don't even I don't think I could actually believe in karma though, because there's so many evil people going around with nothing happening to them that it would just be hard for me to believe that karma was real, because it's like, well, nothing's happening to them, you know? They're still, I don't know, torturing babies or whatever. Obviously, I can't just say as a blanket statement that disease is punishment, but I feel like in his case, him getting that disease is punishment for being a dick. Won't say what it is, and honestly, that probably makes it sound worse than it is. Okay, I'm back. Had to mute myself real quick. I don't know, but I don't feel sorry for him. Like, I know that people can, like, kind of struggle with that and go through a lot with it, but I don't feel sorry for him. Maybe I could feel sorry for him if he wasn't such a dick. He's so horrible that I've never met him and I hate him. That's pathetic, frankly. It's like, what? Imagine being such a shit person that people that haven't even met you hate you. Well, to be fair, that happens with a lot of people, like Mitch McConnell. But most people don't know what that feels like on a personal level. Oh, facing the wrong direction. Heh! We still got it too. There were people saying that rice milk, like doing rinses with it, helps your hair grow, but I don't know. I just kind of seems like an extra step of work that's like has no guarantee or evidence that it would actually do anything. Okay, let's see. The sea butterfly is super cute in GL. Oh, he must have given me a pearl as compensation. Thanks, bro. Ah, sorry. Itchy foot. One day I was talking to my dad and he came in yelling just because he knew I was talking to my dad. Told him to shut the fuck up after I got fed up. Then dad started yelling, so I closed the phone in his face. Huh. So you were on the phone with your dad. Step loser came in, starts being obnoxious because you're on the phone with your dad and he has a tiny fragile ego and was feeling self-conscious. And then you yelled at him and then your dad yelled at one of you? Did I follow that play by play correctly? I'm not entirely sure I did. Oh, you think your dad thought you were yelling at him. I thought for a second your dad might have been yelling at Step Loser. Now I actually have enough to make another of those little baggies. Nice. You can always just text your dad that you weren't yelling at him or whatever. Hmm. Well, you can always explain next time. I mean, you'll talk again eventually, so. And ad break in progress. Cool. I didn't pick it, it just popped up on the Notification popped up on the screen, so I don't even know if you'll hear me. Itchy. Hmm. He forgot about it and got you food. Aw, he came through for you then. Wow. So it was a rare show of, I don't even know. So the results finally came in. It's amazing. Just don't cool it too much and you won't taste any extra any except coconut. Okay. I guess it's good it wasn't a complete I don't even know what word to use. Schloop. Ah, give me a second. Ah, I just stretched my spine out. I guess, yeah. I can't think of the right word. That works well enough. Why does stretching feel so good? Okay, I'm gonna Google that in a second after I catch this. I'm curious. Hmm. Let's let's figure this out. Ooh, I caught a lobster. Nice. Why does stretching feel so good? Let's see what the internet says. Mmm. It says there's, quote, a fascinating science behind why stretching feels so good, and it involves your muscles, blood flow, and even your nervous system. Ooh. It says it calls stretching an integral part of our daily routine, and at first I was going to disagree, but you know what? Most people do the whole like back arching, arm overhead stretchy thingy when they wake up, right? or when they've been sitting too long. So I guess it is technically part of your daily routine. Even if you don't do yoga or some shit, you still like do that one stretch. Anyway, what do they say the science is? Mm, they said it's something we do without much thought, like yawning when we're tired or scratching. Mm-hmm. Blah, 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 blah. When we stress, we're essentially communicating with our muscles, encouraging them to let go of their contracted state. This release of tension is more than just a physical sensation, it's a signal to our bodies that it's time to relax and reset. This is particularly important after periods of inactivity, such as sleeping or sitting, when your muscles can become stiff and tense. The process of stretching and relaxing muscles is known as pendiculation. It's a term that might sound foreign, but it's something we all do. When you wake up and stretch your arms, or when you stand up and reach towards the sky after a long period of sitting, you're pendiculating. It involves three key stages: contraction, release, and lengthening of muscles. Nice! It's also not exclusive to humans. And it's mentioning when cats wake up from a nap. It says there's a blood flow boost and something about our nervous system. When we engage in static stretching, the kind where we hold a stretch for a period, we stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. This type of stretching acts like a switch, shifting our body from a state of alertness to a state of relaxation. It also says there's an endorphin effect. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I'm gonna save this. I never knew that stretching was that cool. I learned some things today. Did you learn some things? I'm gonna send it in the Discord. I think that shit is cool. I'm gonna make a thread for science. Hold on. Cool. And done. You said, ooh, stretching like a cat hits different. It's your favorite part. Aww. And what do you mean you're screwed? You had too much sugar. As in you're like hyper and can't sleep or something? Ice cream, chocolate, and soda. LOL. Rip. Good luck sleeping. You said the demon cave looks cozy, but no thanks. How does a cave look cozy? I'm genuinely curious. You said it's big so you can lay wherever you want, and I guess that makes it cozy? Your standards are kind of low. Or maybe I'm just spoiled, and I'm just like, I could never find a cave cozy. What? It's a cave. That just guarantees that it's gonna be cold, damp, dark, and filled with critters. Why would I want to be there? Like, not to sound like a snob, but I'm not an animal. You said it just looks fun to lay in. Oh, now you're accusing me of being a killjoy. I see how it is. I'm kidding. But yeah, I would never lay in a cave. I think they're icky. But I'd also be worried they were like bats or something, so there's that too. But I was just like, pass. Not trying to be rude, but pass. It's a cave. It's probably got bats, I don't know, rats. There are cave snakes, fucking centipedes. Knowing which part of the world you're in, maybe scorpions. Like, fuck that shit. The only in and out hole is from the top. That kind of makes it worse. Do you not feel claustrophobic or like you're gonna get stuck in there? And would you just be sitting in water if like there was rain and it started filling up? I don't know. This just sounds not great. Again, not trying to be a snob, but this does not sound like a fun pastime. Maybe I am a snob. I don't know if I can make myself care because I don't feel like I should have to apologize for not wanting to be in a cave. I mean, I'm not a caveman. I'd be worried about getting stuck, honestly. You said you're just. What does being. First of all, I don't think you're that lazy. Second of all, what does being lazy have to do with anything? Even if you were lazy, I don't see how that's related. You just, I guess, think caves are neat, and I think they're icky, and that's that. It's just a difference of, like, comfort and shit. I mean, if you feel comfortable in there, there's no reason you can't be. I just can't think of any reason I would want to be in a cave, even if I was being paid. NGL. Probably also be paranoid, could be a Baradin or something. What do you mean you'd want me to drag you around because you wouldn't want to do it? Floor is lovely. Eh? Like hell would I be sitting on the floor unless I'm at home or it's unavoidable somehow. Ew. Why would I sit on a public floor? It's probably dirty. Eh? Hell no. I mean, I don't mind sitting on my floor because I know exactly who cleaned it, how well, and when. Fuck that. Or are you talking about the cave? Are you talking about the cave floor or floors in general? Because no way in hell I'm sitting on someone's floor unless I know for a fact it's clean. Or I'm injured or tired and then there's not an alternative. Huh, I didn't think it would go for it. I think it's another butterfly, whatchamacallit, but I'm not really sure. Oh, it's a rock? I thought I saw the tail split. Oh well. Huh, must be a different shell then. I remember talking to this girl from like a different culture when I was in university, and she said like in her culture you're not supposed to sit on the floor at nighttime because there's this like sorry, I had to cough. There's this like superstition that like if you sit on the floor at night, dead people will pull you down to the underworld or something. I don't know. It was like very interesting to hear, and I can't explain it further because it's not my culture, but what you said made me think of that. Even though they're not technically related. Oh, excuse me. It was just their belief, though. Like, I've never heard anyone else say that. But to be fair, I'd never even heard of her culture before I met her, so, you know. It's just something they think. Doesn't mean you have to think it or that it's true or that it applies to everyone. Besides, if a dead person grabs you, just bite them. You said, oh god, why the fuck didn't I tell you? What do you mean? Fool! You learned now, didn't you? And besides, it's not like you needed to know and it never came up before. It never came up before. Flouting? Explain. How? What makes you think these things? There we go. No, turn. Whatever. Ha. Might have spilled the wrong word. Forgive my sugared brain. I'm trying to think of something, I believe. Okay. It's just a part of her culture, like. Or so she said. I mean, I don't think she would lie about something like that, but that's what she told me. And I could only go off of what she told me, so. But yeah, that's what she told me. Back in the day. She also said they didn't have an actual word for car, so like everyone made up, well, not like made up like little kids made up, but they just had a way to like talk about them because there wasn't a direct translation, so they had to like come up with a word basically. Unless they just wanted to say car, which I mean, some people do have extensive use of loan words. Damn it. But yeah, she was like, "There's no word for car. We don't have a traditional concept of a car, so we just kind of like call it like a moving house or something." Like I don't remember exactly what she said, but they kind of just like her family made a word to talk about it basically. I don't know if it's just something her family says or if that's the word everyone in her community was using, but it was interesting. You said mom says not to put food close to us when we sleep or when we want to sleep. And you think it's because demons would think it was for them? I just think it's funny that I'm the one that practices witchcraft and my brain immediately went more toward like a practical reason of like not wanting to attract vermin, like bugs or rats or something. Because not only do they cause disease, but if you end up getting a rat attracted to your room, well, what eats rats? Snakes. So I was just thinking about all the practical reasons she wouldn't want you to have food in your room. I didn't even think about the damn spirits. I mean, I suppose a wandering spirit could be like, oh, food, and want to snatch it up. But I was just thinking practical reasons. You said closed food like chips. I don't know if bugs would still be able to smell it, but I know for a fact that rats are notorious for chewing through like sacks and wrapping and stuff. Like, why do you think people were first okay with cats being around their house? It's because they didn't want the fucking rodents to get into their like grain stores and shit. Because like rats and stuff would literally just chew through their like bags and different stuff. So it was just convenient for them to let the cats eat them. I wanted to get away from her because she was annoying me. Switch spots? What do you mean? I do wonder if there is an actual spiritual reason or if it's just like a practical reason that she doesn't want it there. I mean, hell, it could also be that she doesn't want your like cats and stuff to try to get into the bag. I don't know how many times one of my cats has chewed through something because he's, for some stupid fucking reason, convinced that if it's in a bag, it's food, which is stupid. He's gonna poison himself one day and there's not gonna be anything I can do about it. Or I hope not, but it just seems like it's gonna go that way at some point. Cause he's so stupid. He'll chew anything in a bag because for some reason in his stupid funky his like one brain cell mind, he thinks that bag means food. Somehow. Even though there's all kinds of stuff that comes in bags from fucking cotton swabs to bullets, so it's kind of stupid that he thinks bag means food. But anytime there's a bag, he'll chew through it. He even chewed open my fucking tampon bag. I told you, he's an idiot. He's gonna poison himself someday. Um, so maybe she just doesn't want your cats to like rip open your chips and have them scattered all over your room and be eating it. Like, it could be a practical reason. I mean, maybe it doesn't have to deal with like vermin specifically, but it could still be for a practical reason. I could see her not wanting your cats to rip open the bag. You'll have to ask her if it's practical or spiritual, but well, I guess something could be practical and spiritual, but you know what I mean. You said you can't remember much of another story mom said, but basically, sleeping with makeup before sleep and sleeping, it attracts the spirits that follow you. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying what I heard. I'm just confused why she thinks people go to bed wearing makeup. Not only is that bad for your skin, you're gonna smear it all over your bedclothes. Like, what? Are y'all high? Who does that? I'm so confused. Why would anyone wear makeup to bed? I'm so confused. Why is there a story about that? That's not something people do. Unless they're like super weird. What? That doesn't even make sense. No one wears makeup to bed. That's a great way to ruin your pillow and get a bunch of acne. But that's not practical at all. Why would someone do that? That's so stupid. They're gonna make their skin break out and they're gonna ruin their pillows because it's gonna get stained and they're not gonna be able to wash it out. I'm so confused. Who does that? Then again, clearly, whether it's person or not, beings are fine with doing stupid shit. Cause looks at my cat that thinks anything with in a bag is food. Yeah, I guess. I guess someone could be dumb enough to do that considering the fact that my cat's dumb enough to chew literally any bag. I'm glad he's not some assassin's cat because he would have died by now. I'm just saying, assassins sometimes deal with like making and keeping poisons, right? That boy would have been dead because he would have tried to chew the wrong thing because he's an idiot. I don't understand how someone can be smart enough to figure out how to open doors despite not having opposable thumbs, but then be stupid enough to chew anything they find as if it can't possibly be fucking poisonous. Like I said, he's a lot to deal with. I feel like he's making me go gray before my time. I just don't understand him. I don't understand his obsession with bags. I don't get it. What gets me is all of the things he's ripped into, they're never food. So I don't understand where he gets the association from because it has literally never been food. He chewed up the fucking band-aids once. Like, I don't get him. What is he doing? Is my cat addicted to like paper or plastic or something? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just this is why my husband calls him the R word, because he's just a fucking little moron. I don't know why he's like this. I mean, who just chews on any. Who? Why? Like, my other cat doesn't do this. It's not a cat thing. He's just stupid. I don't get it. And what gets me is, like I said, there's no learned behavior to tell him otherwise. Like, he has had no experiences to tell him that there's gonna be food. He just does it. Like, what the fuck? It's so frustrating because it's never food. Like the other day, he got excited when I picked up a baggie of like cotton rounds for us to clean our face with the like astringent, with the toner. I'm just like, dude, this is not food. Do you want to smell it? And then he fucking nibbled the end of the bag. I'm like, you can smell it's not food. It's open. It's like he wants to die. Like I sincerely don't know if he's gonna get to die of old age because he likes being stupid. Like I don't know why he keeps trying to eat things that aren't food. It's very frustrating. Can cats have pica? Like, should do I need to Google that now? Because I feel like he might. I don't know. Okay, Magic Cat said, I think she told me the spirit that follows us is the opposite gender and your name is flipped, which is the spirit's name. So, like, their name is your name backwards? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, my cat's special. Hello, Alex. Yes. I love how Magic Cat said sounds British. You'd know, wouldn't you? I love my cat, but sometimes I wonder if the people that fostered him dropped him on his head too many times before they gave him to us. Because he's a lot to deal with sometimes. You're hyped. What are you hyped for? I'm a little confused. What are you hyped for? I hope this is actually a fish and not another rock. Oh, too much sugar, so you're like hyper. Hmm. You're like the Energizer Bunny, but less pink. And, more Asian. But anyway, Energizer Bunny. Sometimes I get zoomies too, but that has nothing to do with too much sugar. I also wish I remembered where I buried the rest of my bamboo, but alas. Found 4 of them. Ah, crap, we were a little too close. There we go. Does it? Are those her actual footprint? Aww, they're so tiny. I kind of hope I find another lobster before I decide to quit for the day. I mean, there's gotta be one, right? Somewhere? Wait, what do you mean you have a pet crow on Among Us? Is that like some kind of what's the word? Like a mod like they do for Stardew Valley? Are there like mods for Among Us? How did you get a pet? Or is that like a normal function? Okay, but imagine if the pet was the imposter. That would be hilarious. I kind of hope they have like a modded version where anything can be the imposter, not just your teammates. Can you imagine? Like you try to go to bed and it's the imposter and you get eaten? Or you pick up a piece of paper and it turns into an imposter and you get eaten? Or the pets can be imposters? I feel like the crewmates would never win at that point. Pets were always there. Well, I hope they make it so pets can be imposters, because that would be the funniest shit to me. Well, not to you, but to me, definitely. That would be funny. I mean, there's a reason I said I think I'm a slightly sadistic person. Because I think that would be funny. If you die, your pet sits where you die. Bro, I absolutely need someone's pet to be an imposter. Please, please tell me there's a mod for that. I need it. Uh, you come into a room where one of the teammates is dead and your pet's just sitting there, then looks at you innocently, and then you're fine until you notice that there's a little bit of crewmate blood on its face, and you're like, I ain't see shit. Wait, if they were impersonating your pet, that implies they ate your real pet. Oh, that's sad. Do I want them on? Yeah, let's put them through pain. Jealous. That's funny. Suffer! Sorry, I had to mute myself because I had some kind of like allergy attack. You can't make people suffer even after the Dobby story. Girl, how you gonna be a villain if you can't make people suffer? I'm kidding. How are you going to make your tormentors suffer? That's a joke, mostly. But seriously, no wonder you don't want me to curse anyone. It has nothing to do with your god. You're just literally incapable of being mean to someone, even if it's indirectly. What the hell? What do you mean that's my job? Well, I guess one of us has to be the asshole. And once again, I suppose this is why you like why you like certain characters. Because you need someone to be the friend who's kind of a jerk, but only to other people. Because you're too nice. You're too nice. You're too nice, and I'm worried it's going to get you taken advantage of someday, honestly. You're too nice. You could afford to be a little meaner. You don't have to be as mean as your mean friends, but come on. Toffee and Hawks. I don't know. Hawks isn't a nice person either. He's just mean in a different way. I mean, he did murder someone unarmed who had their back to him, despite being a hero. I can't think of any heroes that are supposed to do that. You said probably, but until that, I think I'm sticking to being nice. This is what I'm saying. You seem like you're incapable of being mean. Wow, I don't know why my voice went out. Well, it has been 2 hours. Let me drink something. You said he one-upped you. Explain. Are you talking about the whole Hawks is a murderer thing? Are you saying because, quote, even he can manage to do something not nice? Or something along those lines? You said, meanwhile, you can't even tell people to move out of the way. Don't worry, young grasshopper. You will get there. I'm kidding. But also, You probably could end up being a little bit meaner on purpose if you tried really hard and concentrated on doing it. Oh crap. I'm conflicted. Oh, I will come back for you. Mm-hmm. Aw, I was hoping it was going to be an anemone. Oh well. You said maybe you need to imagine people as. Hold on. You said the only person that made me feel hate is mom's husband. Maybe I need to imagine people as him. Huh, that could work. Just picture his face and then you could probably be as dickish as you wanted. Ugh. Thankfully, I can quit soon. This is so dumb. Ha! What is it? A red king crab, eh? Nice. You said he wanted another kid and you feel bad for the baby having a dad worse than yours. Savage! We love to see it though. Snow crabs and king crabs and also crabs. Wait, how many spaces do we have? Oh, we have a lot of spaces. Okay. Peter Piper picked a bag of pickled peppers. Ba-dum dum dum. Mhm. don't even know what that little face means. Wait, how many spaces? We've got time. I'm just getting tired of playing. Do 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 do. Sugar is slowly going away, you said? Okay. Do 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 do. You said why is making a PayPal account hard? I didn't think it was hard, but maybe it's different for your area? What are you finding hard about it? Or is it an accessibility issue? Guess that could be it too. Oh. Nope, not the same kind of shell. Oh, never mind, it disappeared. It won't send my code and won't resend. Oh, I don't know. Did your internet connection get interrupted? I don't know. I made one so long ago. I don't even remember what the process was like. Boom, boom. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there it is. Bloop. I'm surprised he doesn't charge people for using his. Seems like some kind of shit he would do. Maybe he knows that he's getting so much money from everyone in other places that he doesn't need to, but he also just seems greedy enough to do it. Also, why are there 3 birds there? How many birds are gonna accumulate there? Why can we still not catch them? These are the real questions. You might love Lord Nook, quote unquote. Also, why do you call him Lord Nook? How much money is that? Nice. Dun 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 dun. I'm pleased. You said seems fitting since MF charges us for everything one day, even the oxygen. Uh-huh. Dun 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 dun. Why do you want a Nook plushie? Stop giving him more money. And that is the end to her day. Alright. Bye, Magic Hat. Bye, Alex. Bye, everyone else. See you tomorrow. Why the hell is that your dream for me?